Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast, the podcast for real estate agents absolutely everywhere. I'm Lisa B, and during this podcast, we're going to be talking about everything real estate. What's working, what's not working, AI, automation, technology, eXp Realty, and absolutely everything to do with real estate. I'll have guest speakers as well, where we'll answer your questions from the Facebook group, Let's Talk About Real Estate. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you do that now, and we'd be happy to help answering any question. And again, welcome to the show. Barry Feldman from eXp Victoria, thank you so much for joining me today.
Lisa B from eXp World Global Queensland Gold Coast and my boss.
No, I'm not your boss. We work together, which is amazing. And it's been an amazing ride. You've only been in eXp for how long now?
I think 4 months. Yeah, about 4 months.
So let's just do a little bit of a recap. So in those last 4 months, you've sold a property you've sold $20 million worth of property.
Over $20 million.
One
of them was a big one.
So. One of them was how much?
19.5 million.
$19.5 million. You sold a property for that. Like that instantly. I mean, you've been around a long time, but that also gives you a lot of credibility in the industry. I mean, you had it before, but it's sort of something not many agents can say that they've sold a property for $19.5 million, can they?
Well, my kids are sick of hearing it. And
yeah.
But it's only happened because I got my confidence back.
Yes.
If I wouldn't have had the confidence to go and pitch, I wouldn't have got it. And I only had the confidence back because I started working with a team of people.
Yeah.
And not working for people, like really working with a team of like-minded people who understand that real estate's not just dollars and cents, but real estate is a people's game, and we're here to help each other. Yeah. And with eXp, especially working under the Lisa B banner, or the A team as we call it, you just get all that support and you get knowledge from a whole lot of different people. So if you don't know something, you can just pick up the phone and ring someone. And not to blow your trumpet, Lisa, but when you first met me, I was working for a brand. I found you on Facebook because someone asked for a business coach and your name popped up. Mm-hmm. I contacted you saying I need a business coach. And we worked together for 2 months, maybe under. Yeah. And it was great chatting every week or every 2 weeks, but I never did anything. Yeah. And then you kept saying to me, eXp, and I didn't understand eXp. I didn't have the confidence for eXp. And one day I went through the commission splits of the brand and the competition in the office with the director, which was a pain. And let's say I believe he did something wrong for a measly $2,000. Mm-hmm. And I rang you that day and I said, send me the papers. Yeah. And you said, you sure? And I said, so sure. I just resigned on the day. Didn't even say goodbye. Mm-hmm. And it's the best thing I've ever done in my life because I've been in real estate over 30 years. I've run offices, I've had offices, made money, I've lost money. I've had good times and I've had bad times. Like most real estate agents, it's been. Yeah. But now I've worked it out that this company is something different. It's huge. It's actually huge. And you can go on YouTube and watch eXp's explains from all over the world. I'm lucky enough to be in a networking group and I can go on find eXp agents all over the world and just say hello. And we all have something in common. Like I get messages saying, congratulations, especially when eXp put a press release out about my sale. I got people from everywhere just texting me or messaging me. And it was really nice. It's part of a family. But also at that same time, you can just work at your own time and your own pace. And if with me, family first. Yeah. Not definitely the party, but family first. And I spend all my time, if I have to, with my kids. Yeah. And real estate is, unfortunately, it's number 2 to my family. But number 2 is still number 1 at the moment because I'm enjoying it. I get up every day going, what do I have to do today? and do my work. Don't leave my lounge room if I don't have to, but I'm still a people's person.
Yeah.
So I hate Zoom. I hate DocuSign. I hate Zooms. I'm old school. I like to get in the car and drive to people and say g'day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can do it both ways. We have at EXP, we have all the tools that makes it all work.
Yeah. I mean, for you, like your confidence, like honestly, as you said, we met a couple of months before you joined EXP, and it was something in you that you just decided, and we've spoken about what that was, and we can't really work it out. I think it was more so that you were like, that's it. I've decided this is the model that I want, and I'm going to make it work. And you've got the right mindset for this model as well, because you put other people first, and that's a really great trait to have. And that's the culture that we are aiming to build within EXP and the A team, especially, to sort of take care of one another, the collaboration, all that sort of thing. And you do that every day. You're always trying to help some other agents and, all of that sort of thing. And I think that's why, from the outside looking in, that's why I feel that you've been so successful too, because you've got that mentality. It's not all about you, it's about how can I help everyone for a win-win-win.
Well, just to put my other hat on, you learn a lot of that through BNI.
Yeah.
Give is game is one of the philosophies of BNI. And,
yeah.
I think it's just the same in real estate. Like if I need help in something, you do work. It's very hard sometimes working for yourself, by yourself.
Yeah, it is.
And so you can work and I've worked at other remote agencies, and you really are by yourself.
Yeah.
But this is the first cloud agency where you're not by yourself.
Yeah. I mean, we talk probably 5 times a day.
Too but even
but
then,
it's fun.
It's fun, but you've got the EXP Avatar University where you can become an avatar and just go and talk to people, and you go into different rooms, you can go into different lectures, you can get different training. I met this man, his name was Shashank, and he's head of India, and we've never met in real life, but we met in Avatar, we've met on message chat, we've met everywhere, and he's a great guy.
He's lovely.
Lovely guy. And, I'm planning early next year to go to India to meet, because I'm growing an international team as well, an Australian team.
You are.
And I want to go meet my teammates or members.
Yep.
They don't work for me. I work for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I work for my team. Like Lisa, you don't work for me, but you're there for me when I need you.
Yes.
So that's the best thing. So EXP, nothing exists like EXP.
No.
Somebody else told me EXP is for everyone, but not everyone knows when they're ready for EXP.
Yeah, that's right. No, I agree.
It's an amazing, started by one man in America. Now we've got close to 90,000 people.
90,000 agents in 24 countries were listed on the New York Stock Exchange. And so with that $19.5 million sale, that was something, being part of EXP helped you get that property for sale and sell it, didn't it? Because, you've got this massive big...
If I was with X brand suburb, and this property was 80 kilometers from my house, so an hour drive, an hour and a bit. So if I was an X brand suburb agent, I didn't have any credibility to go there. Mm-hmm. My card says EXP Australia, so I'm an Australian agent. Yeah. And I walked in and I said, I've got 89,000 agents, or nearly 90,000 agents. We're a global company. I said we're in 24 countries, and we have experts that sell property in this league.
That's right. And you've got the backing of all of that. You've got a multi-billion-dollar company backing. So what would you say to agents, say in Victoria? There's a lot of opportunity for us to grow in Victoria. Like a lot of the other states, we've sort of grown a bit quicker than Victoria. But what would you say to the agents about the opportunities in Victoria? It's like some of them might say, oh, no, EXP isn't a big brand like X brand or whatever, as far as the consumer's concerned.
Well, let's say EXP compared to, and let's call it the biggest brand, Ray White.
Yeah.
EXP is nothing in Victoria compared to Ray White.
Yeah.
But let's look at it global, and I listened to this from an EXP agent. Mr. Ray White's worth X, and EXP worldwide is worth 10, 20x.
Yeah.
So worldwide, we're bigger than Ray White, like
Yeah,
that.
that's
But
right.
real estate's a people's person. So when I go into for a listing, it's Barry, and I'm Barry from EXP, but I'm Barry.
Yeah, you are
And
the brand.
And I'm the brand, I'm the person, I'm the one that wins the business. EXP helps. Without a doubt, it helps me with my confidence. Real estate's a really confidence game. If you're the public, and the public's there, so I know you're watching, they can smell when an agent wants commission.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Commission
They
broker.
can smell it.
Yeah.
So, and they can smell when an agent's desperate. They can smell when an agent works. I've worked in big brands. I've been in the competition at the office where people hide files so they can get their deal over the line. I've been in competition where people have
in the same
offers off other agents. I've had, it's not fun because you're not just fighting against other agents, you're fighting in your office.
Your own team.
Your own team, people that are meant to be there with you. So in EXP, that doesn't happen. I list, and if I feel that the property is not right for me, or if I need another person to handle it, I ring somebody.
Yeah, that's
say,
right.
Here's X to the commission. Would you like to help me?
Yeah.
And I do it for other agents. And
that's that collaboration.
It's the collaboration because EXP's got something that no one else has in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what that's called, Lisa? The cap.
Yes. Yes.
So if you don't know what a cap is, EXP, once you write 100,000 GCI, you cap.
You get to keep everything over the 100,000 GCI. No more commission to pay.
I was watching a podcast from somebody else, and he said to him, the podcast was very interesting. He goes, I used to tell my better half, or his wife, this guy used to say, how much the gross commission was. And she used to answer him, yet how much is in your pocket? So if the gross commission was 10 grand and he worked for an agency, it was 4.
Yeah.
Now someone can ask him what the gross commission is, and if he hasn't made 100, it's 7.5, and if he has, it's 10 grand.
That's right. Exactly. So the most you pay EXP, if you're an agent in Victoria, but particularly because that's where you're based, Barry, but we're obviously we can help agents anywhere. 25 grand is the most they pay in commission. If they're working at a franchise now and paying 40, 30, 40, 50% of everything, as they go along, every anniversary year that you're in EXP, you only pay 25 grand. And something else you said before, Barry, I want to highlight too. So you were talking about like there's 40,000 real estate agents in Australia, right? And EXP's got 89,000 agents in 24 countries. So when you're up against a brand name, for EXP, it's like, well, okay, there might be other brands here, but we're so much bigger than all of the agents in Australia put together, double plus. So yeah.
Not just that, it's EXP is more than it's more than the money, and it's more than the brand, and it's more than it's the culture, it's the people.
Yes, exactly.
Like I can ring up someone in South Australia and say, hey, what did you do? How did you get this listing? Or somebody in Queensland, what do you think about this? Yeah. And even talking to I don't know. I work in crazy hours now. I've never worked so hard.
So do I.
And it's fun work.
Yeah.
Recruiting agents is as you tell me, it's like listing houses.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a different caliber of, you're not dealing with the public. You're dealing with agents that understand. And once you get it through to them, that this is the possibility of what you can make, they understand it.
Yeah. And you are the example, Barry. You've worked at so many different offices, and
too many.
And I look at you, you're awake at 2:38 in the morning messaging India. I am too, but it's like, we're both so excited. It doesn't feel like work. I go out and people go, oh, you're always on your phone. It's like, you know what? I love it. So I'm not going to stop. I don't resent it.
My kids say to me, Dad, are you working? And I'm always on this now. Well, not always, and my work is done all through this. Some days I don't even use the computer.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
right.
can do everything I need to do on the
But
phone,
you're with your kids, you're with
and
your
I'm with my
kids.
kids. So when it's
That's right.
enough, turn it off, have a break, and
Yeah.
then when we all go to, because I'm working different time zones, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm
So,
enjoying every
yeah.
day. I enjoy the challenge of what's going to come up today.
That's right. And it's not only listing and selling, you're also helping agents into EXP. So there's lots of different ways that you can help other people because of that mindset that you have of helping others. So you can help, sellers and buyers. You can help other agents come into EXP. You've got you've got the 5 ways that you can earn an income in EXP as well, building assets and earning an income. So, if you're with the traditional model, it'd be one way that you can earn an income. So what was it that you didn't like about the other offices, like the other franchises, and how is it so much different here, apart from the cap and collaboration? What's the big
But
difference that you feel?
the biggest difference really is the in-house fighting. Oh, so if you're in an
Mm,
office with 6 salespeople, everyone's fighting for the same listing, and then everyone
mm,
fights for the buyer. So, for
no.
example, I worked for a good-sized franchise, and they had a system anyone could sell anyone's property.
Mhm,
But I was pretty green at that franchise, and I thought everyone's nice. And I brought an offer in of X, and I
mhm.
was really excited because I rang my director at the time and I said, "Hey, mate, I just got an offer of X on this property," and I told him the offer. I'll never forget it. It was $625,000.
Yeah.
And he said to me, "Oh, Barry, I shouldn't say names.
Oh,
X person has an offer also.
right.
I'm gonna pick it up off my desk." And he didn't even have fill out another contract. He crossed off 620. I had 625, and he made his 628. So he got,
Oh,
and he was the director.
wow. So you're in competition with your director.
I was in competition with the director, but that was the last day I worked there.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That
I
was the
don't
last
blame you.
day. And the same happens in probably every franchise that you go to, or
Yeah.
so. And the
For
little,
me, a leader, it's like, say, in our team, like if we've got someone in our team and they're talking to another agent, let the person in your team have it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I would never argue over something like that and lose someone like somebody lost you, right?
I wrote
It's
so,
not worth it.
I wrote so much money on 40% at the time.
Yeah.
I was the first one of the only times I was on 40%. I wrote so much money, and the director of the whole franchise rang me after. He said, "Come to another office." I said, "Mate, you're never going to see me again. That's
No,
your culture.
no,
Your
no.
culture is all about money." But I spoke to, like yesterday, I spoke to an agent who knows 4 other agents. So I could have rung all 5 of those agents. And I said to this person, I said, "You know what? Let me have a coffee with you, and we're having a coffee tomorrow.
Hmm.
You join EXP, and then I'll help you recruit the other agents under you."
Yeah.
So I can pick up the phone and ring all 5 and try and
Yes.
recruit all 5.
Yes.
But I look at the bigger picture, recruit number 1,
Yeah.
and get that number 1 to recruit more.
Yeah. Exactly right. That's what a leader does. That's what a
Well,
leader does.
that's
Yeah.
someone that, you keep telling me I think outside the box.
You do. I was just going to say that. Funny. Telepathy. I was just going to say about thinking outside the box with the way that you think about prospecting, which I love, and not a lot of agents do that. Not a lot of agents prospect at all. And it drives me insane. But what were you going to say about that, thinking about outside the box?
I just thinking about outside the box with everything. Like,
Yeah.
this system makes you, and if you can think outside the box, you just work out different ways to do things, and then
Yeah.
you need the guts to pick up the phone.
That's right.
But real estate, you need the guts to pick up the phone with everything.
Yeah.
But you actually need to be able to say, "Hi, it's Barry from EXP," and you have to be able to take rejection.
Yes.
But even rejection, like I've been speaking to a guy now since I joined,
Yeah.
and I text him every time he makes a sale,
Yeah.
saying, "Imagine what 100% would feel like."
That's right. And you know what else you always say? You always say, I've got to know now. before I even call, I've already got a no. So I may as well call and then I might get a yes. If you don't call, you don't have a yes, do you? You just have that no.
No's already in my left pocket, so
Yeah,
no's there. But
that's
one
right.
day the yes is going to come. So,
That's
you know,
right.
there's big competition in cloud models in Australia. There's
Yeah.
all these different brands that now are coming in,
Mhm.
and they all copied EXP. So
Yeah.
EXP was the first cloud model,
Yeah.
and everyone else out there has come different versions of EXP.
They
But
haven't got the 5 ways that we've got to earn an income and
nobody
build
gives you
assets.
a cap. Nobody
No.
gives you shares if you make icon status, and we can talk about that another time because I'm not going to talk about that until I hit icon.
Yeah.
Nobody gives you opportunity of building a team.
Yeah. To
So
help other
even
agents.
building the team. Say I follow this one agent and I can't remember his name, but he's got 6,700 and something people.
Jay Kinder.
Jay Kinder,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes.
His recurring income, Lisa, is over 400,000 US a month.
Yeah.
If he goes tomorrow, crosses the road, and a car hits him,
Yeah.
God forbid,
Yeah.
that money goes to his family.
Yeah, that's right. You can will it to somebody else.
You can will it, and that person
and it's
has
actually about 500,000 he's on.
Yeah.
Now.
But that
So
family in
a month.
America has 1
US.
year to get a real estate license,
Yeah.
so they can keep that recurring income.
Yeah.
So it's a really amazing scheme. So
Yeah.
you know, I look at me at Barry Feldman. I've been in it 4 months. I've got a team of X already, probably 3 joined and 3 in the join app. So it could be 6 shortly.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm helping them. I want to help them build teams.
Yeah.
So that's, you know,
it's fun.
This thing could go anywhere. Like when I recruited one person in India, okay, so let's talk India because I'm very good at real estate in India now. There's 1.5 million real estate agents in India.
Yes, in India.
EXP have 1,000.
Yeah.
Barry's big dream is to have 1,000 in his team.
That's right. The potential is huge.
Huge, but not just India. There's potential then to meet an agent in Dubai.
Yeah.
Or go on holidays and meet an agent in Mexico. Or go on holidays and see someone from somewhere else and just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. And when I talk now, all I talk is real estate. People are sick of me already talking.
Yeah.
That's how I used to be 20 years ago when I was enthusiastic about real estate.
I was the same, Barry. I lost my mojo as well. And I thought, I used to look at these young ones and think, wow, you know, I used to be like that, you know, and then I'm the same, you know, it was like the longer you're in EXP and you're not just stuck in a little demographic postcode, you've now got the whole world, 24 countries to actually do business. And if you're entrepreneurial, you think outside the box like we do, it's like there are so many opportunities. Your mind just blows that, wow, you know, I can do this and I can do that and I can reach this person and I can do this and then we can do this. Like there's so many different things that we can do. That's exciting.
Just in the last 2 weeks, you and I have spoken to a woman in Las Vegas. She didn't join you, but she's still on our hit list.
Yes.
We spoke to a man in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Spoke to 2 more people in India.
Yes.
We spoke to a guy in Dubai.
Yes.
That was just in the last 10 days.
That's right. And agents around Australia as well. Exactly.
Yeah, so in the last 10 days, if we can get into America, Dubai, more in India, I've spoken to agents in Israel. I've spoken to agents we spoke to one in Canada. We spoke to agents all over different parts of the world.
That's right, exactly.
You know, some places we can't even know the language. We had to get the slide deck of Germany.
Yes.
It's all in German.
Yes, exactly. Got to try and get that in English somehow.
But that was from an Indian agent who said he has friends in Germany. Like it's not just selling real estate. Forget just where I live, just in Melbourne or Victoria or Australia. It's recruiting everywhere.
That's right. So we get to help other agents do what you've done and what I've done, you know, and what our agents are doing.
And when we recruit, we don't just let them go into the ether.
No.
I speak to, and I'll say, I speak to Deepak in India on Messenger every day.
Yeah, that's great. And that's what we do. We show people that we care, and that builds your credibility as a leader as well. Like, some of the other agents from America and everything, they've brought people into the company here, which of one particularly, and they've just left them to their own devices. And we don't want that. We want people to join, your team. You take care of them, you look after them. You show them what you've done. You've shown them how you listed and sold a property for $19.5 million. That's one of the things that you can actually give someone. Can you hear that bird? That's something you can give someone, as well as how to grow a team and how to think outside the box. So anybody that wants to join your team, you've got all that knowledge for them as well. And I'll help as well, obviously.
And I've learned that for the first month I was there, but in the last 3 months, as I told this agent yesterday, I said, I wouldn't call you if I wasn't passionate and didn't believe in it anymore.
Yes, that's right.
So it took me a month to believe, a month to learn, and now I actually, it's like a funny cult.
You become evangelistic because you know how much it can help people, and you become passionate about it.
I just know myself. I don't wear shirts anymore. I wear EXP little polos.
Yeah.
I wear a shirt when I have to auction a house. I throw all my ties in the rubbish tin. I love the casual approach of it. I walked into my last office where I was working. I had no appointments that day. I'm a gym. You can't see it on me, but I'm a gym junkie. I go to gym every day.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
So I went to gym and I had to pick up one piece of paper from the office. So I walked in my gym clothes, and the boss said to me, "This is an office, not a gym." So I picked up my piece of paper and I left. See ya, bye. I'll go work from home. At EXP, if I don't have any appointments to see the public,
you run your own race. You do whatever you want to do. It's your business.
If I want to see a personal trainer at 10:30 in the morning, I block that in 10:30 in the morning. Personal training.
Yep. You get your trust accounting done. You get admin support done.
I get everything.
You run your own race. You do whatever you want. You've got all the support. You've got nearly 90,000 agents. You've got all our back end support team here in Australia as well. I'm just a no-brainer.
Jumping to know where the next country's going to be.
Yes, I know.
That's all I want to do, because then I'll use my network around the world to get in there first.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just amazing when you think about the possibilities. But even selling real estate, it's fun again. I see stuff from just listed a flat I'm about to put online, or my PA's about to put online. It's $275,000. I get as much excitement out of that now as I do out of the big one, because the whole commission of that $275,000, it's all mine. It's every dollar of it's mine.
Yeah.
I want to make another 20 sales, so then I become icon and get my $25,000 back.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I've just honestly, I'm so proud of you with everything that you've achieved in this time, and just, to see the old Barry, the Barry that I met first, to the Barry now, is just like chalk and cheese. And that's something that you've done. You've decided to, like I said, like you said, have the guts to get out there. You've got your mojo back. The world definitely really is your oyster here, anywhere in the world. And, it's up to us to make it work. And, you've got your goal of what you want to achieve, and nothing's getting in the way. Your family's here, and nothing's getting in the way of what you want to achieve. And I just want to say I'm so proud of you. It's been so great to watch you do what you've done over the last few months. And it just makes me really happy. Honestly, it makes me so happy.
And anybody that wants to reach out to Lisa or I. The most important thing I've learned about EXP, and this is speaking to people around the world, you need to choose the right sponsor.
Yeah, definitely.
If you choose the wrong sponsor, you can be swimming like a fish with no one to help you.
Yeah,
that's right. I found that in the A team, everybody is there to help.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have our own chats, and we have our own training, and I think that's the most important thing in EXP, is to choose your right sponsor. If it's not me, if it's not Lisa, and it's person A, you get on a bit better. There's no hard feelings. It's all there.
Yeah.
But as long as you join EXP. But you
Yeah.
just need to ask that sponsor, and this is what I asked Lisa, what are you there to help me with?
Yeah.
So, and Lisa knows, I was speaking to 2 people, and I sat down with the sponsor sheet, and I agonized on who to put down on that sheet because I know both of them.
Yeah.
And at the end, I had to be selfish and say, who's going to give me better value and better energy and more from my brain power, because my brain power needs more.
Yeah.
And who's going to help me? So, it's great because I'll let a secret out. Lisa's got this big web page coming out soon.
Yes.
It's going to be, and it links back to you.
Yeah.
And Lisa gets an automated email, because I was one of the test buddies.
Yeah.
She gets an automated email when someone links onto your page. And even if they contact her, she ain't going to steal the person because she's not.
It's all recorded.
It's all recorded, and it's not just
Yeah.
recording, it's all trust.
Yeah.
I know that Lisa B is not going to take someone off me because she's not.
No.
And more than that, EXP, if you hit enough runs on the board, pays you to 7 levels down.
Yeah.
So it's just helping your team grow. So if you get X amount on your first level, X amount on your second level, and third level, the figures, and let's call it what it is. It's a pyramid scheme, but it's a pyramid scheme that's not Amway. It's a pyramid scheme that you're doing anyway. When I worked at X Real Estate and I was enjoying it, and someone said to me, where are you working? I said, I'm working here, it's great. And they would come and work with me there. I was lucky enough to get a thank you. So EXP is clever because they don't pay BDMs or recruiting agents or all this other stuff. They pay you to bring other agents to see the benefit of EXP.
Exactly. And, when you say it's a pyramid scheme, obviously, nobody has to do this if they don't want to. If you don't want to grow a team, you don't have to. And it's not a prerequisite, you just list and sell. That's the main focus of the company. But, for want of a better word, network marketing or whatever, that's the way they've done the business model of being rewarded for introducing people to the company, which is, an agent will pay $25,000 to EXP a year, the 25% up to $100,000. Out of that $25,000, the company pays us to let other agents know about EXP.
So it doesn't cost the agent anything. And
if
agents weren't listing and selling, then EXP can't pay anybody.
Yeah.
So the main focus of EXP, and my main focus still,
so
out of my week of 7 days, my main focus is still prospecting, listing, and selling real estate.
Yes.
Okay, now it's coming up to the end of the year, so that's slowing down a bit. But my main focus now for the next 2 weeks and a half is getting on the phone and asking agents where they want to start the new year.
That's great, because that's when a lot of agents are thinking about it. They're thinking about their goals. They're thinking about what they want to achieve, whether the current vehicle that they're in, the current office that they're in, is going to help them achieve those goals. So it's a great time to reassess, isn't it? To sort of go, where do I really want to be? And what do I want to achieve? What do I want to do? And the other thing is, what's your exit strategy out of real estate? Are you going to be 75 still listing and selling real estate? Or are you going to set yourself up that you get shares, that you get a team, that you get, you get $19.5 million sales?
If you just want to list and sell, even if you just want to list and sell, you can.
Yeah, that's
no
right.
one's stopping you.
And earn more money.
Earn more money. The 1st of January, everyone sits down, and I know they do their goals for the year. And I used to sit there and go, yeah. All right. And my biggest goal for years was lose weight.
Yeah.
And I was a really big boy. So that never happened until your mind says, let's do it. And then during COVID, that thing called COVID, while everyone was eating, I stopped eating and started walking. Yeah. So, if I can do that, I've lost 60-something kilos.
Wow.
And I really concentrate on that. And that's given me more confidence in real estate too. It's just giving me more confidence in life.
So what you do that other people don't do is you decide and then you take action, which some people decide but never take action. Some people never decide and keep just talking about it. So you actually put yourself out there and get things done.
I have to tell you the truth. When you told me about this whole recruiting thing, I was never going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, just going to make my X amount of money selling real estate and not going to do it. I'm finding the recruiting more exciting than real estate.
Yes, I do
I
too.
find them both exciting now, but the recruiting is like I'll spend 15 hours a week now on the phone to different agents or messaging different agents and nothing beats a phone call.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't care to be told no.
Yeah.
I'll ring them again in 6 months saying, how's your job going? That's like I'm still pen and paper. So I still keep
me too.
I'm no good with databases. In fact, I don't understand any of the technology of EXP.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I have Taylor. Thank God for Taylor. And Taylor does all my back end stuff. EXP staff do all my back end stuff.
You don't have to do anything, really.
I don't want to do anything.
No.
I don't even know how to use the database. It's a great database. And someone rang me from EXP today saying you need to update this on your database, and I emailed back saying, ask Taylor.
Exactly.
You can email me as much as you like. It's not going to happen. So you might as well just email Taylor direct.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
That way it'll get done.
Yeah. So what advice would you give other agents sitting on the fence about looking at EXP but haven't decided?
If you're in Victoria, call me and let's meet for coffee.
Yeah.
If you're around Victoria, call. If you're around not in Victoria, call me and we'll have a chat on the phone.
Yeah.
We can have a Zoom with someone's going away in 2 weeks. So
yeah, that's all right. We can do it. We can do it. It's okay.
Someone's running away and is taking holidays, even though she has to ask permission from her team members to take holidays.
No, I still look after everyone. It's
she
fine.
Does. So if people really want to join EXP, if you're in Victoria, give me a call.
Definitely.
448-277.
Yeah.
And I'll meet you for a coffee anywhere, anytime. I'm really face to face. I'll show you how I do it. I've got ideas on how to grow my team, which I'm going to put into place. I've got my goals set for January already. I've got my goals set for the next quarter. I've got, as I said, 3 in my front line, 3 in the app to join, hopefully.
Yeah.
My aim for next year is to have a front line of 15 with them growing. Yes. I'm not silly in saying goals of 100 in my front line.
Yeah.
Giving myself a realistic goal by 1st of January 2000. I can't believe I'm going to say 25.
I know.
I have 15 in my front line.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And if
that's awesome.
If each one of them on average gets 1, then I've got 30.
That's right. And Barry, the way that you have gone about getting the agents in India, as I said, that's where you think outside the box, and you're willing to teach people what you've done, which we're not going to say here, but you're willing to teach people how you've done it, and which is amazing. And other EXP agents would kill for your secret, but we're not telling anyone. It's yours.
No, if someone's in my team,
if
someone joins me, I'll help them.
You'll help them
as much as I can, because that's the way it works. But
absolutely.
One of my team members in India, he has a database of, I'm not going to say how many agents.
Yeah.
And our aim is to get 10% of his database.
Yeah, for him.
And if 20% of his database, if 20% of that 10% perform, I'm never working a weekend again in my life. Yeah,
that's right. And that's the opportunity EXP gives you too, about not working weekends. And this afternoon we're doing a training session with another agent in India as well. So, we do take care of people. That's the main thing. You come into EXP, come into the A team, you're not going to be left by yourself. We can teach you what we've done, how we've we're doing business here globally.
and how much fun we're having. You know, entrepreneurial people, please give us a ring because you won't be disappointed.
And if you want anyone, maybe we get this translated to Hindi, but I'm hoping to get there in January. That's how serious I am about my team in India.
Yes.
Is that I want to meet my men, actually get there, meet them, go for 3 days.
Yeah.
Eventually grow that team big enough that I go there every month to just train them on different things that I like to do in real estate. I love to just talk to people.
Yeah, awesome.
And just give them ideas on how to talk to people. I've been in it a long time. Scripts and dialogues come out of my brain without even out. So when I'm from the vendor, overcoming objections, I can
whip it out.
And it comes out.
Well, that's 30 years of experience and 30 years of getting results, isn't it?
Yep. So anyway, I'm going to let you go, Lisa, because I'm going to see you in 2 hours with our other team member.
Yes, we are. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. And anybody that's interested in EXP, please give Barry a call and I'll put his details underneath the video as well. But thanks, Barry. You're amazing and I'm very proud of you.
See you in a couple of hours. Bye, everyone.
Right. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you have a question about real estate, then please join the group on Facebook, also called Let's Talk About Real Estate. For those of you who are interested in EXP, please join us at 10 a.m. Brisbane time every Wednesday morning for EXP Explained. Thank you again for joining us and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and see you next week.